The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, but when Apple makes a move, it usually sets the standard for years to come. Every new iPhone launch is a global event, but with the iPhone 17 Pro, Apple seems to be preparing something that could completely redefine the design of the modern smartphone. Leaks, rumors, and industry whispers all point to a radical shift in design philosophy, with Apple finally breaking away from the design language that has dominated since the iPhone X. If you think you have already seen the biggest changes in the iPhone lineup, you may want to think again, because the iPhone 17 Pro is shaping up to be Apple's boldest step yet. The first big shocker is the rumored completely portless design. For years, analysts have speculated that Apple would one day eliminate all physical charging ports. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. The iPhone 17 Pro could finally be the first model to take that leap, relying solely on MagSafe 3.0 and ultra-fast wireless charging. According to reports, Apple has been working with suppliers on a 45W wireless charging solution that could rival wired charging speeds. While many users have already adapted to wireless charging pads, going fully portless would represent a dramatic design change that no mainstream smartphone maker has dared to attempt at this scale. Another striking change is the new lightweight titanium carbon alloy frame. Apple has already experimented with titanium on the iPhone 15 Pro, but the iPhone 17 Pro could push this material further by combining titanium with carbon fiber composites. The goal is to reduce weight significantly while improving structural rigidity. This would solve one of the biggest complaints about Pro models, the added bulk. Imagine an iPhone Pro that is as strong as aerospace-grade titanium but lighter than aluminum. That's exactly the kind of revolution Apple wants to deliver. The design overhaul does not stop there. The display bezel could shrink even further, almost vanishing into what insiders are calling a borderless infinity glass design. Apple is working with Samsung and LG Display to develop microlens OLED panels that not only allow thinner bezels but also boost brightness and energy efficiency. Leaked CAD renders suggest that the iPhone 17 Pro will have bezels under 1 mm thick, making it one of the most immersive phone displays ever created. When combined with Apple's Promotion 2.0 at 120 Hz, the screen will not just be visually stunning but also smoother, brighter, and more battery efficient. Another jaw-dropping rumor is that Apple may move Face ID under the display. While the iPhone 14 and 15 Pro models introduced the dynamic island, the iPhone 17 Pro may be the first to fully eliminate the notch cutout by placing the Face ID system beneath the display panel. Only a small punch hole for the selfie camera might remain, giving the iPhone 17 Pro an almost uninterrupted viewing experience. This would finally make Apple's dream of a true full-screen iPhone a reality. When it comes to camera design, Apple is reportedly working on a flush rear camera system. Over the past years, the camera bump has grown larger with every iPhone Pro model. But the iPhone 17 Pro could break the cycle with new periscope zoom and ultra-thin stacked lens technology that allows Apple to shrink the bump without sacrificing performance. If this rumor is true, users will get a flat-back design that makes the phone sleeker and more pocket-friendly. Performance is also driving part of the design story. The A19 Pro chip, expected to be manufactured on a 2 nm process, will generate less heat, allowing Apple